What would happen if we partied every single day? Imagine today it isn't just Friday or Saturday or the weekend. Imagine that from now on, every day is a party. No pauses, no rest, just lights, music, and people dancing without end. Sounds fun? Great. In this video, we'll explore what would happen if humanity decided to turn every day into an endless celebration. How long would we last? What would happen to work, sleep, health, silence? Stay until the end to discover how constant joy can turn into a nightmare disguised as a party, and how silence, yes, the one we often avoid, might be the real treasure we've forgotten. The day begins with electricity in the air. Vacation has finally arrived. The sun hits the windows hard, birds sing louder than usual, and you can feel the whole world breathing freedom. You rush home, open your closet, and pick your best outfit. The fabric shimmers under the light, as if it knows tonight will be unforgettable. You look in the mirror and smile. The reflection promises you tonight you'll live the best night of your life. The road to your friend's house is filled with lights, laughter, and cars. It's a big country house, surrounded by trees that seem to glow under the strings of colored bulbs. The front gate gleams with decorations. From inside you hear music, a perfect blend of guitars, bass, and voices shouting freedom. You push the door open and step in. The air is thick with energy. On stage, a rock band makes the ground shake. The amplifiers roar. The crowd screams. The lights move like waves on fire. You look around, smiling faces, clinking glasses, hands rising to the rhythm. Someone hands you a drink. Someone else pulls you to the dance floor. The body responds on its own. You jump, you laugh, you dance. You step outside into the backyard, and the spectacle is even more intense. A giant pool glows under the moonlight, and people are diving in fully clothed, fearless. Then the fireworks starts. The sky explodes in color, red, blue, gold. The crowds cheer. The lights shimmer across the water, and for a moment, you feel like the entire world is celebrating with you. Then everything fades. You remember laughter, lights, music, and then darkness. When you open your eyes, it's already morning. The clock says 11. Your head pounds like a drum. You step out to the room and hear something strange. The music is still playing. Not just that, the party hasn't stopped. The band's still performing. There are new faces, new drinks, new food. Someone says they haven't slept for 2 days. You decide to stay a little longer. Why not? By the third day, nothing feels the same. The DJ looks like a zombie, asleep in his chair while the tracks play on repeat. The pool is murky. The air smells strange, a mix of beer and sweat. You check the clock, but it's meaningless now. You go home looking for a shower, but there's no water. The whole neighborhood seems to have the same problem. So you go back to the party, looking for water, or comfort, or something familiar. And when you arrive, a new band is playing. Everything starts again. Days pass. Your ears grow used to the constant noise. Your eyes to the endless lights. You quit your job. After all, who needs work when every day feels like Saturday? The world outside keeps turning, but inside the house, no one notices. Time dissolves like confetti in the rain. July. You've been trapped in the same loop for weeks. Days repeat endlessly. You don't dance as much anymore, but the music never stops. Something inside you feels heavy. A strange mix of guilt, nostalgia, and silent addiction. You're not sure if you're waiting for something or just unable to let go. You've met new people, made new friends who weren't there before. You laugh with them, share long nights, secrets, silences, but you can see them fading. Their faces, still familiar, now look tired, marked by the invisible passing of time. Their eyes have gone hollow, dim. Sometimes they still smile, but behind those smiles, there's something broken, something no one says, that everyone feels. You, just like them, stay, because leaving will mean giving up, and you're not ready for that. August arrives, and it smells like decay. The air is thick, heavy, as if even the heat was rotten. The walls begin to crack. Dark stains creep across the ceiling, as if the house were sweating from the inside. The floor, once firm, is sticky, covered with spilled drinks, footprints, and forgotten moments. In the corners, piles of torn garbage bags buzz with flies. Rats scurry fearlessly. Cockroaches crawl through the holes like they own the place. The pool, once bright and blue, is now a dark green swamp. filled with leaves, mud, silence. And still, people keep dancing. But there's no rhythm anymore. Their movements are slow, repetitive, like puppets without strings. Some sleep on the floor, wrapped in filthy blankets. Others laugh for no reason, eyes empty, as if they've forgotten why they're even there. The music never stops. It plays day and night, like a string no one can cut. Then one day, something inside you shifts. You wake up different. You decide to do something, anything, something new. You find a forgotten mop in a corner, fill a bucket with the least dirty water you can find, and start cleaning. The rhythm of the music, the one that never ends, now becomes your metronome. As you drag the mop across the sticky floor, pick up trash, and open the windows that have been sealed for weeks, something starts to change. Air flows, light flows in, hope flows in. Slowly, others follow. One sweeps, another washes dishes, someone picks up broken bottles. The chaos begins to retreat. For a brief, almost magical moment, everything seems fixable. The house shines, it smells clean, the pool turns blue again. Smiles appear, real ones. That night you sleep like you haven't in months. You don't dream of noise or shouting, only of silence. But when you wake up, it's all gone. The party has returned with full force. The same screams, the same pounding music, the same disaster swallowing every corner. A bottle shatters on the floor, as if ordered had only been a pause. You feel anger, you feel helpless. There are still 8 months left. You run, you go outside, you search desperately for the silence you once knew, a silence that's vanished from the world. Every house has its own party. Every street vibrates with speakers. Supermarkets have become nightclubs, schools dance halls. Hospitals are empty, factories are closed. The whole world is dancing. Night has swallowed the day. No one remembers the hour. No one knows the date. It's only music, food, laughter. Neon lights are the new stars in the sky. Highways are filled with abandoned cars. Parks are littered with sleeping bodies. The entire planet has turned into a massive dance floor. Months pass. Electricity fades, but the music survives. Stars replace speakers. Improvised drums take over for digital beats. Campfires light up the night. Humanity has returned to its origins, but without purpose. In winter, snow falls over the ruins of cities. The wind howls between broken buildings, yet people keep dancing, barefoot, laughing amid the cold. Some escape into the forest, seeking silence, becoming hermits. Others stay, trapped in their addiction to noise. Time dissolves, no clocks, no weeks, no years. Only bodies moving, lights flickering, and echoes of songs no one remembers. And then one day, it all stops. No warning, no dramatic finale, just silence. The entire world stands still. The sun rises, the wind blows, soft, clean. People open their eyes. The lights are dead. Speakers are broken. And for the first time in what feels like eternity, you hear your own breath. No one knows how much time has passed. No one remembers how it began. But everyone feels something in their chest. Peace. The noise is gone. The silence sounds like a new melody. The planet, exhausted by excess, has given us a forced rest. And as the fresh air fills your lungs, you understand the lesson. There is no eternal party. Because joy only has meaning when there are quiet moments to remember it. The world starts moving again, slower, softer, more human. And you, watching the sunrise, smile. Not because of the music, not because of the lights, but because of something far simpler. Silence that at last is beautiful again.